You are the solution. The solution is working on yourself. I might give you a breakdown, a description of whatever problem you have going back, but it's gonna come back around full circle. Work on your motherfucking self. This is a very long season, the return of investment, because so many people only think there's only one return of investment, and that's return of the investment that you make in a monetary form. When there's so many other aspects and elements to your life that can have a return on the investment that you're gonna make in. I know I spoke about this, but again, I just came back from Mexico from a mastermind with my coach, my whole networking group, and I have to emphasize on the importance of the return of investment into a coach, into a mentor. So many of my clients have came in here for one goal, and that was to lose weight. And they had a whole life transformational fucking shift. That's how I attract my ideal client. I let them see what they want to see with their eyes, which is the physical transformations, the epic physical transformations that my clients are coming here to get. But once you're inside, everything changes. My goal is not for my client to slim down his or her waist, to get all cut up, get all swole up in the places they want to get into. It's to let that be just a byproduct. I don't want to just have a 12-week, 8-week, 16-week, 5-6 month, year transformation. I want to know the 5-year transformation. I want the after transformation, because it's the habits that I help my clients instill. Having a coach, having a mentor is the cheat code of life. It's the fucking cheat code of life. And I'm not sure if I spoke about this in the other video. I'm pretty sure this is my first time speaking about this in detail on camera. 2021, I hit a plateau. All right, I was making a steady source of income, just to pay the bills, live below my means, and have a little vacation here and there, right? Just the average, way to live. Don't fucking settle for that. All right. And don't be scared to make money. Don't be scared to pay people money. My coaches, I want him to do way more shit than he's doing. The money is not the problem. It's what the person that you're supporting is doing with the money. Right? Yeah, you want to go and pay fucking a Hitler type dude, that's a whole other topic. But if I know I am paying my coach thousands of dollars and he's setting up these phenomenal fucking events for us. He is providing value, invaluable value. Like, this shit is priceless, right? I don't care what he does with his money. I don't care what house he wants to buy. I don't care about that, right? The fact is that person is giving you more value than you are even giving him or her money, right? And when I first started this, I just want to relate to the person who is just beginning their personal development journey. When I first started to look and seek out mentors, right? I was hesitant, and let me get back to my story after this, right? I was hesitant to even invest $100 to go to a networking event, which some of these people charge about $47. I was hesitant to pay $100 to go to an event because of that and the drive that I had to make, and just me being nervous, which is the next video I want to speak about, the importance of socialization, right? Having those social skills. I didn't have the courage in myself. It's not necessarily that I didn't have the $100. It's I didn't have the courage in myself. So if you're in the beginning stages of your personal development journey, start off wherever you want to start off. Start off reading a fucking book, free webinars, free stuff, whatever it is, right? But start to climb that ladder. So after the hundreds, I started to invest 1,000. Then I started to invest at 10,000s. All right. Going back to the story, right? 2021, I was living by my means, And I knew I could do more. I knew I was meant for fucking more. I knew my story had to be out there. I didn't want to do this shit. I didn't want to have to be on the camera. You guys know I hate fucking cameras. But I'm being selfless right now, knowing like, damn, motherfucker, you survived some shit that a lot of these people are struggling with right now. You can help them, right? And 2021, I'm thinking, I remember having a talk with Kat, I'm just not happy with where I'm at in life, right? I'm not happy with what I'm doing. I'm not happy with where I'm at. And it was, I will never forget, it was 9 days before rent. I say 9 days because it was the 21st of September. And I remember thinking to myself like, damn, is there a 30th on September? That's how I knew it was 9 days. 9 days. 10 days for some reason, double digits just makes it feel a little bit safer. 9 days, like, oh shit, the clock is ticking. But I was so set on making the change that fucking day that I reached out to a mentor who I've been watching, well, wasn't my mentor at the time, who I've been watching, saw that his process was duplicatable, knew that he could help me. And I literally gave this guy my savings, my rent money, my child support money, and told him, I need you to get me out this fucking rut. I got 9 days to make at least my child support and rent back, right? And it was a lot of money, right? Again, I was living by my means. I didn't have much. I've always had lower money. I've always had stash money, right? But like the money that I had for me, right? And I'm talking about my past life, right? Now I just have the money that I know I need to stay above water if this world just decides to crash, right? But I gave up literally everything that I had to operate, live off of for a coach and a mentor. And he didn't even rush. I was getting impatient, right? Paid him. He didn't even meet with me to the next day. Like, holy shit, 8 days, countdown. And this was my first business coach. He gave me the formula. He said, Eddie, I need you to do 30 of this. I need you to write, fill out the, get a landing page together, website, all that shit. I'm the least techie literate. I'm the most techie literate person you'll ever fucking meet. And what did I do? I came back with 3 fucking landing pages. I reached out to 300 people instead of 30. All I needed was a formula. All I needed was a formula. I made my own recipe out of it. And that's the problem with most people, is that they're not afraid to invest the money. They're afraid to bet on themselves. You have the money. You have the means of getting the money if there's an emergency that comes up. This is a fucking emergency. And I've grown with that perspective and have done bigger and bigger and bigger. And every time I invest into myself, the butterflies don't go away, because it's not the same amount of money that I'm investing. It's not the same commitment. I'm gonna have to travel further. I'm gonna have to get on more calls. I'm gonna have to do shit that wasn't as convenient for my last coach than this one is gonna be, right? But that's me betting on myself. I know what the fuck I'm capable of. And it all starts with working on yourself. I always tell my clients this all the time. You are the solution. The solution is working on yourself. I might give you a breakdown, a description of whatever problem you have going back, but it's gonna come back around full circle. Work on your motherfucking self. And I did that, and I knew what my capabilities were. I started there. It was a fucking wrap. Start there. Start with yourself. Start with a book. Start with a seminar. Start with a webinar. Start to climb the ranks. Before you come to me, right? Because this is very intensive coaching. Not to intimidate you, but this is some real profound shit. We go real deep. We get to the root of the fucking problem. Yoke that shit out the ground. Get to fucking work from the inside out. And life, fucking full life transformation is what's gonna happen. What you should expect. Not no physical above surface shit. When you're ready, we'll talk.